Hello YouTube, Canadian Edge here, and we've got an unboxing to do today. On the table here in front of us is as you can see, a Kershaw. This is the Kershaw Heist. Kershaw has released some new knives, and the Heist is one of them, and so I thought I would check them out and see what they have to offer. So we'll put that aside, and this is the knife, and right off the bat I like the handle, nice and grippy. I don't know if you can see that or not. Good texture on the handle, makes it easy to hang on to, so that's always a positive. I like to be able to hang on to the handles of these knives. And one thing you'll notice that Kershaw has done with some of the new knives they brought out, they have added the crossbar lock to it, which I have wanted to see how well they did with it. This is not new technology, it's been out for a while, so it shouldn't be a problem for them. And yeah, we'll see just how well it works here in just a moment. So we do have a fairly deep carry pocket clip, which is reversible, which is good. Lanyard hole, a little bit of jimping on the back here for grip purposes. And the moment of truth. See what this bad boy has to offer here. Yeah, the blade, I like the profile of the blade. It's a good looking knife. It's fairly generic, but you know what, it looks good. Give you a moment to take that in and see. And we'll see just what the crossbar. Okay, gonna have to do some work on the pivot. It's a little bit on the stiff side, but it's nothing that we can't work out. It's not super stiff, but stiff enough. It's not drop closed. So I will work on breaking this in over the next couple weeks, put on some pivot lubrication and see how that works. And yeah, you can see it's not quite lined up, but that shouldn't be interfering. There, it's already starting to work better. It doesn't move. Good and solid in there. But yeah, I was mentioning that Kershaw came out with some new knives, the Heist here being one of them. Well, I guess it's been a month or so that they've been out with the crossbar lock on a couple of them, and wanted to see. But one of the things that's disappointing, I'm going to do a little bit of a rant here, sorry, is that Kershaw is upping their prices, at least here in Canada. Kershaw used to be the budget knife group, them and CRKT, that people would ask me, what's a good budget knife? I've got a limited income, want to get a good budget knife, don't want to spend, you know, maybe more than 30 to 50 bucks on a knife. What would you recommend? And I could always say, oh, Kershaw is a good place to look, CRKT. But both of them are upping their prices, and now here in Canada, at least, like this knife goes for 92 bucks. And most of the knives that they released are around the $100 mark, if not over the $100 mark. And so there's going to be a little bit of a hole there in the budget knife category. So hopefully some other companies will come up with some knives that will fill that hole. But yeah, I was a little disappointed because these were good go-to brands that I could say, hey, if you need a good budget knife, look at these guys. And but now they're getting a little more expensive. So anyway, that's it for the rant. Looking forward to carrying this knife and seeing just how it performs over the next couple weeks. I'll be cutting boxes with it and doing different jobs with it to see just how well it works. It feels good in the hand. I like the way it feels. It's very comfortable in the hand. It almost feels like a bug out. Similar handle to the bug out. It has a very much like a bug out feel to the handle. So if you're familiar with the Benchmade bug out, that's kind of what the Heist there feels like. So as I say, I'll be carrying this and testing it out and seeing how well it performs and seeing if I can't get that blade working a little bit smoother, or the pivot working a little smoother. And it's not horrible, don't get me wrong. It works when better than when I don't flick it properly. But crossbar lock works great on it. No problems there. I didn't think there would be. But yeah, it seems like a nice knife. So watch for the review on this coming up. I'll be doing that. I'll have a couple other reviews and some more unboxings coming up, and we'll do this all again. But hit the like, hit subscribe, leave me a comment. I will get back to you. But until we get together again, you stay safe and stay sharp.